New tonight at 10 o'clock, a push for harsher penalties against suspects charged with killing police officers. A former suburban police chief who was shot in the line of duty himself is appealing to the Trump administration. Our Jermont Terry spoke with him about what he's fighting for, and Jermont joins us right now. Jermont?
In Chicago and around the area, we've seen more officers killed on the job. And the former police chief is pushing to make sure the feds get involved whenever any law enforcement officer is killed. Earlier this month, Oak Park Police honored its fallen brother, Detective Alan Reddings. He was killed the day after Thanksgiving during a shootout with a suspect.
But I can tell you that every chief, superintendent, or sheriff, when they go to bed, that's what they worry about every day.
Tom Weitzel served as chief of Riverside Police for 13 years. Now retired, he serves as an ambassador for the Law Enforcement Memorial Fund. But he is hoping President-elect Donald Trump will support his initiative to turn killing any law enforcement on duty into a federal offense.
And this is not a Republican-Democrat, because I've reached out to Democrats and I've got no response, and I've reached out to Republicans and got no response. But there is no doubt that President Trump has publicly stated that he is law and order type of individual, and that he is very pro-police.
Since 2021, 5 Chicago police officers have been shot and killed. Back in May, there was a massive manhunt by U.S. Marshals to bring Xavier Tate into custody. Tate spent days on the run, accused of gunning down Officer Louise Weska outside the officer's house in April. Weitzel says the feds should get involved every time a cop is murdered.
I think for me to want this legislation, because I would see the murder of police officers in the line of duty go down, would be fictitious. I don't think that's going to happen. But what is going to happen is you could guarantee they'll be solved, you can guarantee they'll be investigated and prosecuted, and those cases won't stand a chance to be overturned when they're done correctly.
Some may argue this push is too far-reaching, but Weitzel believes it's a two-way street.
These type of situations, when you're pushing for legislation, you have to go where it takes you. And this opportunity where President Trump is going to be taking office is an opportunity to at least get them to look at it.
Now, Weitzel knows this is an uphill battle. He's been fighting for this since 2012. And if you're wondering if this is personal, it is. Back in 1987, he was shot while on patrol and survived. Yet that shooter has never been caught 37 years later. Live in the newsroom, Jermont Terry, CBS News Chicago. Joe?
Thanks, Jermont.